can hear my music. But if you can't, doesn't matter. It ain't gonna be long. Anyway, we're gonna be doom scrolling. And I don't really, and honestly, I don't know the real definition. I think that's at night and you can't go to sleep. You just want to be online. And I find myself doing it more and more. Can't help it. TikTok got me in a stranglehold, so we're gonna be going down that TikTok rabbit hole, and whatever we come across, because normally it's based off of your search patterns, and they kind of show you stuff that you're interested in. So whatever that is, which I kind of know what it is, but you don't. So I hope you can hear that, man. I love this tone. Boom, 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 boom. So let's go down this rabbit hole without further ado. Boom, 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 boom. So this is gonna be. Let me turn this camera a little bit. I got this thing all jacked up. All right. Zoom it out a little bit. That better? Yeah, I think that's better. Anyway, we're gonna watch and we're gonna comment and we're just gonna do what we do. Y'all follow along the journey. If you like it, great. Appreciate it. Subscribe. Subscribe on all platforms on YouTube. Kick. Twitter or X, however you want to call it. You know, like and follow. Help me out. I need some subs so we can, continue to grow and do some certain things. And obviously as we grow, we do bigger and better things, so I need your help. So join me on this trip. So here we go. Without further ado.
Home remains intact. Here's a breakdown of what we've accomplished so far. We decided on 2 small windows for the bedrooms and 2 large 10-foot bold doors to create a spacious, open feel for the main living area. Using grid power to run our tools, we marked the precise locations for each opening and began cutting into the steel walls. This process required a combination of cutting and grinding to ensure clean, precise edges.
This dude's obviously making, those container homes, which I'm very interested in that, by the way. And find a little spot. You can't get no more resilient than a fucking container home, right? All steel. Ain't too much breaking in there. Bears.
The bifold doors were a key feature of our design, allowing us to create a seamless connection between the indoor and outdoor spaces. After the iron frames were in place, we mounted the doors, ensuring they operated smoothly and aligned perfectly.
And just understand this. I don't
This
know
step
if we're gonna
required
stay on
precision
TikTok,
and patience,
but that's where we're gonna
as
start.
even a small
So,
misalignment
hopefully you
could
like
affect the
this,
functionality of the
and
doors.
you chime in sometime.
To comply
Be
with building
respectful, 'cause
codes
I will
and
block your
ensure the
ass.
structural integrity of the home, we designed and installed an interior support system using 204 wood studs and plywood. This framework not only reinforces the container walls, but also provides a base for insulation, electrical wiring, and interior finishes. The process involved measuring, cutting, and securing the wood studs to the container walls, followed by attaching plywood sheets to create a solid surface. This phase of the project has been physically demanding and technically challenging, but it's incredibly satisfying to see the containers transform into a livable space.
You know what?
Cutting into the steel walls was a big step,
shit.
and installing the windows and doors has made the vision of our
Let me
home.
pause this. You guys, I don't know, chat, if you ever seen the videos of these dudes that live in the jungles. I know it sounds crazy. It's like they're from Indonesia, so I don't know where they're from, but they make like incredible like living facilities out of just dirt. They start digging. They find a little spot. They start digging and digging and digging. Then they make swimming pools. They make this crazy shit. And for some reason, I can't stop watching it. It's intoxicating. It's mesmerizing.
Feel more tangible. We're about 40% into the
any
project
building
now.
stuff, projects,
And while there's
I'm
still a lot of
always
work ahead,
very interested.
we're excited to continue making progress. Next up, we'll focus on insulating the containers, running electrical wiring, and starting on the interior finishes. Stay tuned for part 3, where we'll dive deeper into making this shipping container house a cozy and functional home.
So this is a little different than my normal content, okay? I took a day off yesterday. I was watching YouTube, and I realized, I have not watched Soft White Underbelly in some years.
Oh, wow.
Okay? I actually unsubscribed from...
So for y'all who don't know, if you ever watched Soft White Underbelly, I stumbled upon this dude years ago. He's on YouTube, and his videos are usually in black and white. It's basically an interviewer who's interviewing people that are like, how can I put it? Abstract. Like it's either he's interviewing pimps, homeless people, people from Appalachia, ex-criminals, people with disabilities, but not say disabilities, but disabilities from doing horrible shit in the streets or just being attacked. Very interesting. So the biggest one that this guy had, Soft White Underbelly, was the Whitakers in North Carolina. If you don't know nothing about the Whitakers, Google that shit. You ever see Deliverance, the movie Deliverance? That's the Whitakers. Crazy. But anyway, I digress.
Mark back when he did that video on Nova. And if you don't know who Nova is, let me break it down for you. First of all, Soft White Underbelly is a YouTube channel where Mark Laita takes people from the streets of LA and he does an interview with them. They talk about their life, they talk about their journey. Everybody has a different story. Well, some years ago, he had a 14-year-old prostitute on his channel named Nova.
Oof.
Mark is a 50, 60-something-year-old grown man, and he's sitting there interviewing a child that is dressed in transparent clothing, and she's walking Figueroa every day. She's on the blade every day, and she's talking about it. In my opinion, there is no need for Mark to be talking to a child, much less advertising her line of work, where she works at, what blade she's on, who her people are, and what she got going on. There's just no reason. Completely inappropriate, right?
That's a bit much,
She was
Mark.
talking about her mama, put her on the game, and this, that, and the third. And Mark was asking her some very...
And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because what the fuck? So you got a 14-year-old prostitute. 14. That's what she said. I didn't say it. And the mother put her on? She needs to go to prison. Straight up.
intrusive, perverted questions, in my opinion. So I did some digging on Mark and on Nova. Now, based off of the people that live in LA, I went out there a couple years ago and I was asking people about Mark. Nobody likes him. He is a creep. That's what I hear from everybody. He's a creep. Don't talk to him. He's going to want something from you if he wants you to sit in front of that camera. Don't talk to him. Which I find very interesting, but not surprising. Mark was also seen with a couple of the girls that he did interviews with multiple times on the blade itself, buying them things, taking them here, taking them there. You think he's doing favors for free? No.
Interesting.
Come on. And he's over here interviewing children.
Ain't nothing for free.
Since then, Nova has just gone through it all. She got, she got the mark, she got the tattoo, she got branded, she got everything. I think by now she's like 16, something like that. And she's all the way turned out. It's so sad to me. She's a baby.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And Mark contributed to that. Same thing with Adam 22 and whoever the hell else that did interviews with her and her mama. That's called advertisement of a child. Not to mention, soon after that interview, Nova went missing again. And she went through all types of craziness. Where was Mark if he actually cared? He don't.
Good point.
He's exploiting.
His offense goes. Now Manning Getting some heat from behind. He felt the pressure. Wobbling pass to a wide-open Jordan Washington.
I heard you and I are both owed something from Coach Saban. Can you tell me about your history with Coach Saban? And it's a good time to kind of publicly pressure Coach Saban to kind of make this happen for you, Coach.
I know everyone genuflects to the greatest college football coach ever, but not me. I will tell you that we've been friends a long time. He called me 5 or 6 years ago, and he goes, hey, guess what? I've been chosen for a Ferrari dealership. I said, oh, man, congratulations. Let me be the first guy to buy a car from you. I'll buy the coolest car they make, the 812 Superfast. Oh, yeah, great, perfect. I'll have it all set up. I will have a beard down to my knees before I see that 812 Superfast. Okay? He's driving.
Here was the problem. When we got right down to the transaction, you had alligator arms. You could not reach in your pocket.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
Get in the pocket.
You should ask the Rolls dealer I just brought my car from if I have alligator arms.
All right, let's get back to football. Can we get back to football, Coach? He wants the Rolls instead of you. You lost a friend and a customer.
Here is part 2 of how I got kidnapped.
Oh.
Okay, so basically they grabbed me, put me into this black SUV. There was a woman in the back seat and there was a guy driving. I'm freaking out. I'm asking them. I'm like telling them I need to call my parents. They're just straight up refusing. They're like, no,
How'd you get in the car?
we're not calling your parents. So then I'm like, okay, I am stuck with these people who are like literally kidnapping me and like I have no way to contact my parents. So then I'm like, okay, take me to the hospital. Like, take me to the hospital then. And then guess what they didn't do? Take me to the hospital.
Well, no shit.
They were like, no, you're not going to hospital. No, you can't call your parents. You're coming with us. We are going to a hotel in LA.
Damn.
So in my mind, I'm like, I'm definitely like, I'm gonna die. What is like, I don't know. Like, it's hard to even describe what I was thinking because it was just like shock. I was just shocked.
Okay. All right, baby.
So they take me to this hotel in LA and they basically tell me that I need to hold their hands walking in and that we're going to stay there overnight and that like that's what we're doing and that if I tried to run, they would restrain me. If I tried to scream, they'd restrain me. So there I go in this hotel in LA walking in like holding hands with this woman and they're like checking in and it looks like they're my mom and dad. It was weird. And then we got back to the hotel room and I was like, oh my God, I'm stuck with these people. So my bright idea was like, I'm just going to take a bunch of my meds and go to sleep. So I was like, I forgot to take my meds. I had already taken my meds. So they give me my meds. I go to sleep. And then like, apparently I slept through an earthquake and I wake up and I'm like, okay, where are we going? And they're like, we don't know yet. So basically they're just like holding me in this whole.
Okay. So first of all, that's a bunch of, it seems like it's a bunch of bullshit. How'd you even get in the car? Why don't you explain that part? Because what you're saying don't make a lot of sense.
Hotel room. They held me in this hotel room in LA for days, days. And it was just really weird. I'm pretty sure I just dissociated for like the entire, like I really don't remember a lot of those days. I just remember I hated these people and I was like, how can you do this as your job? And then at one point they took me and they were like, okay, we know where you're going to go. You're going to go to Texas. So they get me in the car, drive me to the airport, tell me the whole shebang, like, don't, run, don't scream, or we will restrain you. And we get to the airport, and then they're on the phone for, like, a long time outside the car. And then they get in, and they tell me, actually, no, you are not going to go to Texas. They won't take you because you have too much of a run risk. Like, your history of running away is too much of a liability, so they won't take you. And then we go back to the hotel.
So you're a runaway.
Sorry, it's like so weird to like tell this story because I'm like, this doesn't even sound real. Like it doesn't even feel real saying it, but like this was real. So then we get to the hotel and they basically say like, actually, your mom is gonna come. And like I have been asking to talk to my parents for days, and they were like, no, they don't want to talk to you. And then all of a sudden they're like, actually, your mom's coming to get you. She does want to see you, so she's gonna come pick you up, and you're gonna go home. And then my mom comes to pick me up, and I think I'm gonna go home, but obviously I do not go home. That is not the end of the story. So stay tuned for part 3.
In this situation, I like Chris Durr right here in the slot. He's had a really nice second half for Wyoming. From the end zone, Anderson takes a hit and goes down. And Colorado gets the safety on the sack from Arden Walker.
I've got a great taste of that myself. I personally think my theory is that love didn't come to you the way you thought it was going to come to you. You said, all right, which one of else's motherfuckers need it, you know? What else do I have to do? What was the thought? Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy because I never even thought of a Spence fight like that. You know, and a lot of people say that I'm hating and I'm tarnishing his name, but I'm not. You know, when I look at Spence as a fighter, a great champion, a great person, you know, I always stated I'm a fan of Spence. Mm-hmm. I always stated that out the blue.
Robert's a good dude.
Once I came up in the division, I called him right out because I knew our styles matched up. Mm-hmm. I'm like, he can't beat me. Mm-hmm. Before y'all was even chanting Spence, before y'all even knew Spence, he was coming to my fights and watching me in his hometown. You know what I mean? Like, I was champion way before all this stuff even got started. Yes, he got a market machine behind him that was great. You know?
And I'm going to tell you this. I bought into it. I thought Spence was going to beat Crawford's tail. Totally wrong. Crawford beat the brakes off Spence. It was comical. It was almost comical. And it's a shame. So after that fight, I'm a Crawford believer.
So imagine you grow to become 6'6", you take a game to the next level and you become a McDonald's All-American. You go to college, now you're averaging 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. You go absolutely insane in the draft combine and you get picked third by OKC. Now you're playing with Russ, KD, Serge Ibaka, and it didn't even take long before y'all started winning 50 games. Coming off the bench, averaging 17, 4-4. You win 6th Man of the Year, and now they compare you to Manu Ginobili. And at this point, y'all are dominating the West, and you make it all the way to the finals. But LeBron said, no, I'm not losing my third NBA finals, so you end up taking the L. And everybody starts blaming you for the loss, and you were struggling, but hey, you're still really young. But in your first game, everybody's telling you that you can't lead, you're not a leader, and this and that. But here you come, starting out with 37 points, 12 assists, 6 rebounds, and 4 steals. And then in literally the next game, you score 45 points against the Hawks. And now your coach gives you the ultra green light to do whatever you want to do. This is the most points anybody has ever scored in the first 2 games on the NBA team.
So I signed my deal with the Clippers, right? I got like a 3-year, $50 million from Sacramento. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I want to stay Clippers. So I take the 3-year, $40 million from the Clippers. We go to the meeting at the Ritz in Marina Del Rey, and we agreed to the 3-year, $40. And Steve Ballmer goes, with that, I'm going to give you 94 basketball courts that you could choose to put all around LA. That's fire as fuck. I think they built 2 of them, and then COVID hit. So I hit my agent like, what's up with those 92 basketball courts? I see they just built the arena worth $2 billion. Like,
yeah, what's the answer? Let's go with the courts, Steve.
Do I get my 92 courts? And we shook on it too.
Steve,
I need 92 more courts though, bro. I got a lot going on I want to do for the city of Los Angeles, man. I got 92 courts I want to build still. And you know me, I brung it back up. I was on the opposing team, I think Minnesota. I'm like, yo, where the fuck my courts at? Like, what's up? Oh, yeah. You want to talk to Steve? What the fuck I got to talk to Steve for? What a course at?
Finds Bright in motion. Williams in the pocket. It collapses. He's spun around. He's got a man wide open. That's caught. That's Coleman. Makes a man miss to the 40. Coleman to the 30 and tumbles down to the 27. Playmakers all over the place. Williams and
we hired Jason Williams.
White chocolate?
White chocolate.
Wow.
What's he doing?
Full-time employee.
How did you meet him?
He's a Barstool guy. He reached out to me. He's like, hey, I love Barstool. There's all these basketball podcasts, whatnot, who want me a part of it. It's like, I think I fit in here. Then I went bass fishing with him and Randy Moss.
They went to school together.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And spent time with him and thought it was very funny and would fit in. And he follows everything. He knows all sports. He watches everything. So I think he'll be a good fit. So he'll be part of that FS1 show.
Moving to Chicago?
No, but he'll travel a lot.
He's down in West Virginia or something? Or
he's in Orlando. He's near me.
All-time great, like, YouTube highlight.
Oh. One of the best.
Like, maybe the best. Like, legitimately.
I'm the neighbor.
The best.
I got a kid trying to sleep. It's too loud. You're filming this crap?
Talk to him about your psycho wife.
Psycho wife?
I stopped by this elderly man's house to finish up their yard. I was shocked when Angry Karen's husband made an appearance and threatened me.
Angry Karen.
For the full video, check in the comments
Angry
and please
Karen's
consider
husband, that's
following
funny.
and subscribing so we can continue to help others.
Here's the thing. All right, you see what they're doing, right? These videos make a ton of fucking money. So if anybody out there's got a lawn care business, if anybody's out there watching got a lawn care business, or if you just want to start one, all you got to do, and this is so true, and I don't know why I don't do it. I ain't got the time, I guess, or whatever. Anyway, so if you got a lawn care business, you just go to a place that's overgrown. Figure out if somebody stays there, if they have problems cutting the grass. Say, look, I will cut your grass for free. Just let me film it, and everything's on me. You film that shit, right? Every angle, every aspect, and start a YouTube channel. You will start to get views like you would believe. Then you'll make the creators program, and then you'll start getting paid for the fucking views that you got from making content for free. Think about that. That's what they're doing, and these cats getting paid. Well, they don't even have a ride board. They pushing that joint. That's a lot of work.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Behind his tight ends, Dampier is in. Paying off the fourth down decision.
Utah's tough, man. They're tough for like
3-score lead for the Utes.
UCLA, what the hell happened?
Pryor on the first series. He's a decoy here. Sorsby wants to take a shot. Running 3. Inside the 10 to the 5. Touchdown. 55 yards to Caleb Goody,
who served a 2-year LDS mission in Barcelona. He's got a wife, he's got 2 kids. That's why he's the leader on this team.
The leader for ASU stepping up. Lot of room to run. Sam Levitt. There he goes. 10-5. Touchdown, Arizona State.
I see you,
For Colorado, Wyoming showing pressure.
Well, then they back off and rush 4. Salter flushed out to the right, trying to point downfield. One time, and a perfect pass to Sincere Brown, who's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Now that was a big-time play from the quarterback, Caden Salter.
What's the purpose of putting that thing outside the door? I don't get it. Lots of respect for guys that got carpentry skills. I don't. shit looks so fucking easy. I have a hell of a time just changing a light socket.
Parker comes in the running back position. Going to throw it to him out in the flat. He's all alone down the sideline. Wayshawn Parker is gone. 52-yard catch and run, and they forgot all about Parker out of the backfield. And just like that, the Utes are on the board.
Outstanding tonight from Met College's defense. Levitt throws a laser. It's caught. It's Tyson. It's touchdown.
And he has found himself. First down at the 24. And wide open. Touchdown. Terrence Carter Jr. Willie the Whip does it again.
What was your welcome to the NBA moment?
Oh my gosh, I remember this like it was yesterday. So my second game in the NBA, we played the Bucks, and we going over film. Jabari Smith dash Antetokounmpo. Yep. He had like 36. He was like 14 for 16. Like he, like you know what I'm saying. Like we in film. We prepping. Like we obviously saying build a wall. There was no wall the whole game. Like, I feel like I was on the island. I'm coming to the bench mad. I'm like, where everybody at? Like, he coming full speed, Euro step, dunk. Like, it's just, I just never felt to a point it was just nothing I could do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was posting up. I'm trying to front. Like, it was just nothing I could do, honestly. So it was just, that was a very, very welcome to the NBA moment.
And starting games fast. Zero blitz. And out to the edge. It opens up. And a first drive score for Utah. Wayshawn Parker welcomes himself to the Utes with a 13-yard score.
Caden Salter needs to be smart with the football here. He has a field goal in his back pocket. Pressured, going to the end zone. Miller caught at the back of the end zone. Touchdown.
Can you picture this? An ordinary house sitting on the ground with no basement at all? Until I decided to dig out all the earth beneath it and lift the entire structure as if it were floating in midair. To build a reinforced concrete bunker completely hidden below, like a secret double house. The entire bunker is wrapped in thick ICF walls, outfitted with a modern radiant floor heating system, and seamlessly tied into the home above as the perfect disguise. Today, with the foundation and radiant tubing already prepped, but the concrete crew unable to pour yet, the plan has been turned upside down. Instead of pouring the slab first, I've had to jump ahead. Framing the floor system, setting I-joists, putting up temporary walls and racing the weather to keep everything dry. This is a crucial step to lock in the structure of the hidden bunker before the basement concrete gets poured.
Upstairs, out of Zans in the Advil, bottle down, take the shit with you too.
How do you skip that section? He damn sure making the most of his time.
After weeks of hands-on prep, laying vapor barriers, adding insulation, running PEX tubing for radiant floor heat, and reinforcing with mesh and rebar, today's the big moment. In this episode, you'll see the entire process unfold. Concrete pumped right through the window, every corner leveled and finished, control joints cut, and the surface textured to stay safe and slip resistant. This isn't just my personal project. It's a real-world walkthrough for anyone planning to build or remodel their own space. So whether you're dreaming about a warm, efficient basement or curious about how a radiant, heated slab gets poured, you're in the right place. Let's dive in.
Is there anything I can help you with down here? You got the reports that people were down here. We've had people trying to take from this guy, and we just want to make sure that nobody's stealing stuff from him because he's not here.
Welcome back to Outdoors with Eric. This yard was crazy. We stopped by to help out the community and clean up this overgrown yard. It's been overgrown for several years and it's at a corner of a really busy intersection. I was shocked when I was approached by an armed man who owns a security company, but then I found out that one of the other neighbors' cameras went off and notified him, so he called the security guy down the road who owns the company, and they came to check out on the neighborhood. That was amazing. The guy was so nice, so pleasant, meant no harm. We received a lot of comments too. If people can watch the neighborhood, why can't they take care of this individual's yard? Let me tell you, there's a lot of stuff in this yard, and it can damage a lot of equipment, and it actually damaged some of ours. But we're blessed to help, and so glad that we did. Make sure you stay to see the before and afters, because they turned out really nice. And a huge shout out to Don for protecting the community. We need more people like you, my friend. If you enjoy this content, do us a huge favor, and please smash that follow button. It helps us to continue to help others for free within the community. Much love.
House with a lot of love. So just maintaining your yard when it's right. It's a fun task. Imagine an overgrown lawn. You guys have never tackled something like this. That shit is back. I'm a yard guy too. That's my thing. Fuck that. Now fuck. Ooh. Holy shit. They need a whole lot of weed killer.
Hello?
Lots.
Hey, how are you doing? Good, how are you? Good. Hey, I noticed that you have a ton of bushes. And it's like growing under the neighbor's yard. Yeah, I hate them.
I stopped by this lady's house as I noticed some severe overgrowth near her driveway right next to the neighbor's fence. The bushes were literally growing into the neighbor's property. The hill that these were growing on was so dangerous. We started out by edging, and we made our way over to the hill. Be sure to click on the full video in the comments, and please be sure to click follow as it helps us help others for free.
It's amazing how people don't know how to take care of the yard, but I mean everybody's good at something, right? And you gotta treat that yard, bro. Ah, dang. That's backbreaking. Damn, I didn't even know it was a drink. Shit. Wow.
Right through and a spin. He could break it. This could go all the way for Bryson Washington. Stopped at the one. Abney and Javen Robinson. Here we go. Washington again in the backfield. Quick to Trigg. He's got it. And no, I don't know. They're going to give it to him. Yes, touchdown, Baylor. They may want to look at it.
Half. Had touchdown passes of 41 yards and 39 yards, respectively. This is Emmanuel Henderson, who had a 42-yard kickoff return in the first half, has the same. He pulls through, and he's off to the races. Emmanuel Henderson opens the second half with a kickoff return touchdown of 93 yards.
Impressive, dog.
Robertson with time. That's Trigg. That is going to be a touchdown.
19th play of this drive.
There's some other teams in
And
Texas
here,
that
lost the football,
Oh,
picks
Lord.
it up, looks around, end zone throw, caught! Oh, what a touchdown!
Wow.
Simmons got the foot down.
What was it like playing against Shaq and Kobe in their prime with them, with those Laker teams?
I think I have a championship ring on if Shaq wasn't who he was in that series. And then what was crazy is people were saying Dikembe had a great series. But I don't know how you had a great series if the guy you guarding averaging 30 and 15. But Shaq had his way with damn near everybody.
You could not
you know what I
mess
mean?
with Shaq.
Especially 2001. And Cole.
That was the first of the three-peat, right? That was the first one of the second one. The second one of the three-peat.
The second one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember, they were undefeated in the playoffs until they came in and got game
Yeah,
one.
them, like they were just
rolling.
You know what I mean? Then you got Kobe in his prime. Damn, man. You know what I mean? And then all y'all got to do is make wide open shots.
That's it.
You getting millions of dollars to just hit a shot. Them free throws. How you gonna beat them? Kobe getting all the attention, Shaq getting all the attention. Can't double Shaq, and if you don't double him, that's a bucket.
Barbecue chicken.
You gotta
Barbecue chicken.
double Kobe, because if you don't, that's a bucket. And it might be 3 or 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 a lot of times.
And it's gonna be 3 a
And
lot of
ones,
times.
yeah.
Hey, you might need quicken, like maybe 1 or 2.